Hello class. In today's lesson we'll look at sums from exercise 8.3 M L AGGARWAL, which is based on multiplication of matrices. Multiplication of matrices, how to multiply, I have already explained. Now look at the first question, okay? They've given a matrix A, which is this, and they have given another matrix B, this. They have asked, is the product possible? Let's see. This is 2 cross 2 and this is 2 cross 1. Now clearly the number of column of the first matrix is equal to the number of rows of the second matrix, which means they are compatible for multiplication. And what will be the order of the resultant matrix? 2 cross 1, which means this will have 2 rows and 1 column. This is A11, this is A21. Now how to get A11 and A21? A11 means the first row multiplied by the first column. So it's 3 multiplied by 2 plus 5 multiplied by 4. Similarly, A21, second row multiplied by the first column, which is 4 cross 2 plus minus 2 cross 4, which is equal to, this is 6 plus 20, this is 8 minus 8, this is 26, 0. So the product is possible and the product AB is 26, 0. Is it clear? Now we look at the next sum. Now in sum number 3, you see they have given A, B and C. They have asked for AB minus 5C. First thing, we'll find AB. The product of AB is 3, 7, 2, 4. This is 0, 2, 5, 3. Again, they are compatible for multiplication, and this is 2 cross 2, this is 2 cross 2. So the resultant matrix will be 2 cross 2, which means it will have 2 rows and 2 columns. This first element is A11, this is A12, this is A21, this is A22. The position, the first row, first column, the first row, second column. Now how to get this element? We know A11 means the first row multiplied by the first column. Is always row into column. So 3 multiplied by 0 plus 7 multiplied by 5. A12, the first row multiplied by the second column, sorry. So 3 multiplied by 2 plus 7 multiplied by 3. Similarly, A21, which means the second row and the first column, just 2 into 0 plus 4 into 5. Then again A22 means second row, second column, so that's 2 into 2 plus 4 into 3, which when we solve get, this is 0 plus 35, this is 35, this is 6 plus 21, this is 27, this is 0 plus, this is 20, this is 4 plus 12, that's 16. So we got AB. Now we'll find AB minus 5C. So AB minus 5C will be, the value of AB is 35, 20, 27, 16 minus 5. C is what? 1 minus 4 minus 5, 6. Now I told you, if there's a scalar outside, this scalar will be multiplied by each and every term, which means this becomes, this is 35, 20, 27, 16, and this is 5 minus 25, this is minus 20, this is 30. Now we'll subtract the two. 35 minus 5 gives you 30. This is 27, minus minus becomes plus, so 27 plus 25 will be 52. This is 20, minus minus becomes plus, 20 plus 20 is 40, and this 16 minus 30, 16 minus 30 will be minus 40. So this is AB minus 5C. We'll first find AB and then we'll do AB minus 5C. Is it clear? Now we look at next sum. Now look at sum number 6. Evaluate these two matrices they have told us to multiply. Now look carefully. 4 sine 30, 2 cos 60, sine 90, 2 cos 0, degree is there, multiplied by 4, 5, 5, 4. Now first we'll put the values of, so 4 sine 30 is half, 2 cos 60 is half, sine 90 we know is 1, and 2 cos 0 is 1. This will be multiplied by 4, 5, 5, 4. So this is 4 into half gives you 2. This is 1. This is 1, and this is 2. This is 4, 5, 5, 4. Now we just did multiplication of this kind of matrices. So the first element will be first row multiplied by first column. So 2 multiplied by 4 plus 1 multiplied by 5. Now it will be first row second column comes over here. That's 2 multiplied by 5 plus 1 multiplied by 4. Then we have second row first column comes over here. 1 into 4 plus 2 into 5. And then second row second column comes over here. That's 1 multiplied by 5 plus 2 multiplied by 4. Now we'll solve it. This is 8 plus 5, 13. 10 plus 4, 14. 4 plus 10, this is 14 again. And this is 5 plus 8, this is 30. So your value of this, the product will be 30, 14, 14, 30. Clear? Now we'll look at the next sum. A is given a 2 cross 2 matrix. B is again given a 2 cross 2 matrix. They've asked to find 2b minus a square. First thing we need to know how to find a square. A square doesn't mean just simply square it. A square over here means a dot a. A multiplied by a. Don't square it. That will be wrong. Okay. So that's 1, 2, minus 2, 1. Again 1. Now we know how to multiply this. This is a 2 cross 2 matrix. So first element will be first row, first column. It's always row and column. So 1 cross 1 plus minus 2 cross 2. Then first row, second column comes over here. 1 cross minus 2 plus minus 2 cross 1. Then over here 2 cross 1. Second row, first column, that's 2 cross 1 plus 1 cross 2. Over here second row, second column, that's 2 cross minus 2 plus 1 cross 1. Now we'll simplify this. So this is 1 minus 4, that's minus 3. That's minus 2 minus 2, that's minus 4. That's 2 plus 2, 4. And that's minus 4 plus 1, that's minus 3. So you got a square. Now we'll find this. Look, they have told us to find 2b minus a square. So twice b is what? 3 minus 2, 2, 1 minus a square. A square is minus 3, 4 minus 4 minus 3. Now first thing, we'll multiply this 2 with all the elements. So that's 6, 4 minus 4, 2 minus, this is minus 3 minus 4, 4 minus 3. Now these two will subtract. 6 minus of minus becomes plus. So 6 plus 3 is 9. 4 minus minus becomes plus. So 4 plus 4 is 8. Then this is minus 4 minus 4, that's minus 8. And this is 2 plus 3, that's 5. Hence 2b minus a squared is this. Now we look at the next sum. Now look at sum number 10. A is given a 2 cross 2 matrix, B is given a 2 cross 2 matrix, C is given a 2 cross 2 matrix. They have asked for C multiplied with B minus A. First thing, find B minus A. B minus A will be B minus A. We just put the value as. So B minus A will be 2 minus 1. 1. 1 minus 2 is minus 1. 3 minus 2 is 1. 2 minus 3 is minus 1. Now we'll find in the next step C, B minus A. See, the matrix multiplication depends on sequence. So you have to write C first and then B minus A. Okay. So C is 1, 3, 3, 1. And your B is 1, 1, minus 1. Now we know how to multiply this. First row, first column. So it becomes 1 cross 1 plus 3 cross 1. Over here, first row, second column. So 1 cross minus 1 plus 3 cross minus 1. Then again, second row, first column. So that's 3 cross 1 plus 1 cross 1. Look carefully. Then second row, second column. That's 3 cross minus 1 plus 1 cross minus 1. Now we'll find the value. 1 plus 3, that's 4. Minus 1 minus 3, that becomes minus 4. That's 3 plus 1, that's become 4. And this again minus 3, and this is minus 1. This is minus 4. And C bracket B minus A is this. Clear? Now we look at the next sum. Sum number 13. They have given A, they have given B, they have given C. They have asked for AC plus B square minus 10C. First, we'll find AC. Now, AC will be A multiplied by C. Now, we know how to multiply. First row, first column. So, that's 1 multiplied by 0 plus 2 multiplied by minus 1. Then first row, second column. So, 1 into 4 plus 2 into 7. Then second row, first column, that's 2 into 0 plus 3 into minus 1. Then second row, second column, that's 2 into 4 multiplied by 3 into 7. So that is equal to how much? Let's see. This is minus 2 when we solve it. This is 4 plus 14, that's 18. That's 0, that's minus 3. And this is 8 plus 21, that's 29. We got AC. Now we'll find B square. Just now we did. B square means B into B. So that's 0, 4, minus 1 and 7 multiplied by, don't square it, okay? Now we know how to multiply. First row, first column again. 0 into 0 plus 4 into minus 1. Then first row, second column, that's 0 into 4 plus 4 into 7. Then second row, first column, that's minus 1 into 0 plus 7 into minus 1. Then second row, second column, that's minus 1 into 4, that's plus 7 into 7. This we can solve easily. This is what? This is minus 4. This is 0 plus, this is 28. This is minus 7. This is minus 4 plus 49. That's 45. So you got B square. Now we'll find that. They've told AC plus B square minus 10C. AC is how much? We got minus 2, minus 3, 18, 29. Plus B square. B square is minus 4, minus 7, 28, 45. Minus 10C. 10C is what? 1, minus 1, 0 and 4. Now we'll add these two. So minus 2 and minus 4 is minus 6. 18 plus 28. 8, that's 46, minus 3 plus or minus 7, that's minus 10, and 29 plus 45, 74, minus 10c, which means 10 gets multiplied by each and every element. Done. This minus this, minus 6 minus 10 is minus 16, 46 minus 0 is 46, minus 10 plus 10 over here, so that becomes 0, and 74 minus 40 gives you 30. Done. So this is my answer. Clear? Now we look at the next sum. Now look at sum number 14. If A is given, 2 cross 2 matrix, they told us find A square and A cube. Very simple. First we'll find A square. A square we know 1 0 0 minus 1, and this is 1 0 0 minus 1. We know how to multiply them. First row, first column, I'm directly adding the answer. 1 was a 1 plus 0, that's 1. And first row, second column, this is 0 and this is 0, so 0. And second row, first column, this is 0 and 0. And second row, second column, this is plus 1. You can solve it, okay, and see. I've directly written the answer. Now A cube. So A cube will be A square multiplied by A. So that's 1 0 0 1. And A is how much? Now if you look carefully, this is an identity matrix because the diagonal element are 1 1 and the rest of the element are 0. Whenever you multiply an matrices with an identity element, identity matrix rather, then suppose this is A, then the same matrix comes, which means the answer will be this, equal to A. Is it clear? Remember this, AI equals to IA equals to A. Whenever you multiply a matrix with an identity matrix, you get the same matrix. You can multiply and see also. Is it clear? Now we'll do now look at sum number 15. X is given. They have said show that 6x minus x square is 9iy. I is a unit matrix, identity matrix where the diagonal element are 1 1 and the rest of the element are 0 0. Now we'll look. We'll first find x square. We know how to find x square. You know how to multiply this. First row, first column, 4 4s are 16 and 1 into 1 minus 1. 16 minus 1 is 15. First row, second column, 4 1s are 4 and 2 1s are 2, which means 6. Then second row, first column, this is minus 1, this is minus 2, that's minus 6. Second row, second column, this is minus 1 and plus 4, that's 3. We got x square. You can solve it and see, okay, step by step. Now we'll find 6x minus x square. Now 6x is 6 multiplied by 4 minus 1 1 2, and x square we just got this. So this is 24 6 minus 6 12, and this is 15 6 minus 6 3. Now when you subtract it, 24 minus 15, that's 9. 6 minus 6, that's 0. Minus 6 plus 6, that's 0. 12 minus 3 is 9. Now if you look carefully, if you take out 9, we'll get 1 0 0 1, which is nothing but the unit matrix. So this is 9 into I. Proved. Clear? Now we look at the next sum. Now look at sum number 17. They've given an equation where x is the unknown matrix. They have told us to find the value of the matrix x. First thing, we'll multiply these two matrices. We know how to multiply. First row, first column, I am multiplying directly. 0 and this is 35, so 35 remains. First row, second column, so this is 6 plus 21, that's 27. Then second row, first column, that's 0 plus 20, that's 20. Second row, second column, that's 4 plus 12, that's 14. Plus twice x equals to 1 minus 4 minus 5, 6. We'll take this on that side. So 2x is 1 minus 4 minus 5, 6 minus, this is 35, 27, 20, 14. Now this is 1 minus 35 is minus 34, minus 5 minus 27 is minus 32, minus 4 minus 20 is minus 24, and 6 minus 14 is minus 8. Now we have done sums on this. This can be written as like this, just like we solve equation. And this is minus 34 into half will be minus 17, this will be minus 16, this will be minus 12, and this will be minus 4. Done. Is it clear? Now we look at the next sum. Now look at sum number 19. A 2 cross 2 matrix multiplied by 2 cross 1 matrix definitely will give you 2 cross 1 matrix. There's some unknown over here, x and y. They have told us to find x and y. First thing, we'll multiply these two matrices. First row, first column, so that's minus 3 into x plus 2 into 2. Then second row, first column, so that's 0 into x plus minus 5 into 2. That's done. And this is minus 5 and y. Now look over here, this is minus 3x plus 4, and this is 0, and this is minus 10. This is equal to minus 5y. We have already discussed, if two matrices are equal, then the corresponding elements are equal, which means can I say minus 3x plus 4 equals to minus 5 and minus 10 equals to y. We got the value of y. Over here we'll solve it. So minus 10 equals to minus 5 minus 4, which means minus 3x equals to minus 9, which means x equals to 9 by 3, that's 3. And the minus sign goes away, cancels. Hence x is 3 and y is minus 10. Now we look at the next. Now look at sum number 23. Find the value of x given that a square equals to b, and a is given and b is given. First of all, they have told us to find the value of x over here. First of all, find a square. So your a square is 2, 0, 12, 1 multiplied by again 2, 0, 12, 1. We know how to multiply. The first row multiplied by the first column. So that's 4 plus 0, that's 4. Then the first row multiplied by the second column, 24 plus 12, that's 36. Then this is second row, first column, this is 0, 0. And second row, second column, that's 0 and that's 1. So we got a square. A square is equal to b. So can I say a square is equal to b? If you look carefully, these two matrices are equal, which means x will be equal to 36. Done. So x is 36 in this case. Now we look at the next sum. Now look at sum number 26. They have told find xy and they have given this. What they have given? Minus 2, 3, 0, 1 multiplied by minus 1 and 2x plus 3 times minus 2, 1 equals to twice y, 3. First we'll multiply these two. First row, first column. We know what we'll get. This is minus 2 multiplied by minus 1 plus 0 into 2x. Then second row, first column, that's 3 into minus 1. And that's plus 1 into 2x. Plus this 3 is multiplied by each and every element. And over here 2 is multiplied by each and every element. So this becomes, if you look carefully, this becomes 2 and this is 0. This is minus 3 plus 2x plus this is minus 6 and 3 equals to 2y and 6. And these two matrices will be added. So 2, this is minus 6, this is minus 3 plus 2x plus 3. This is equal to 2y 6. Now this is, if you see, this is minus 4, this is 2x, and this is 2y, and this is 6. Now these two matrices are equal. So can we say that 2y equals to minus 4, which means y equals to minus 2? And can we say 2x equals to 6, which means x equals to 3? Okay. Now we look at the next sum. Now look at sum number 28. They've given a matrix A, 2 cross 2. Find x and y so that they've given an equation. A square equals to xa plus yi. Now look. A square is 2, 1, 3, 2. 2, 1, 3, 2. Equals to x A. A is again 2, 3, 1, 2. Plus yi. I is a unit matrix. 1, 0, 0, 1. Now we know how to multiply this. First row, first column. So 4 plus 3, that's 7. First row, second column. That's 6 plus 6, that's 12. Second row, first column. So that's 2 plus 2, I'll directly write 4. And the second row, second column, that's 3 plus 4, 7. Equals to x goes inside, that becomes 2x, 3x, x, 2x. And this y, 0, 0, y. Now look carefully. This is 7, 4, 12, 7. And this is 2x plus y. This is 3x. This is x. And this is 2x plus y. Now we know the two matrices are equal. Hence we can say that x equals to 4. You can equate 3x equals to 12. You'll get the same answer. So can I say x equals to 4? Then I can say 2x plus y equals to 7. 2x plus y equals to 7. I'll put the value of x. So 2 4s are 8 plus y equals to 7, which means y equals to 7 minus 8 minus 1. So yeah, x is 4 and y is minus 1. Now we look at the next sum. Now look at sum number 29. They've given a matrix P, they've given a matrix Q where there are unknown x and y, and they've given PQ equals to 0, where that 0 denotes the null matrix, okay, where all the elements are 0, 0. Now we can directly write P multiplied by Q gives you the null matrix. Now we know how to multiply. First row, first column, so that's 6 plus 6y. First row, second column, that's 2x plus 12. Second row, first column, that's 9 plus 9y. And second row, second column, that's 3x plus 18. And this will be equal to 0, 0, 0, 0. So we can equate this to 0, we'll get x, and this to 0, we'll get y. So can I say 6 plus 6y equals to 0, which means 6y equals to minus 6, which means y equals to minus 1. Now we can equate 2x plus 12 equals to 0, which means 2x equals to minus 12, or x equals to minus 6. You can equate this and this, you'll get the same answer. Am I clear? Now we look at the next. Look at sum number 30, very important sum. Again, you can expect this kind of sum in your boards. Okay. Now they have given a matrix M multiplied by a 2 cross 2 matrix gives you a 1 cross 2 matrix. First thing they have asked the order of the matrix M and then the matrix M. Now look, this is M, this is 1, 0, 1, 2, and this is 1, 2. Now the order of the matrix, this is suppose M cross N. The order of this matrix is 2 cross 2. The order of this matrix is 1 cross 2. Now we know that this and this are equal, which means n is equal to 2. The column of the first matrix and the row of the second matrix is equal when you multiply. And we know that the row of the first matrix and the row of the resultant matrix are equal, which means the order of M has to be 1 cross 2, M cross N, which means the matrix M will have 1 row and 2 column. So this is A11 and this is A12. Am I clear? So the order of the matrix M is 1 cross 2. Now we'll find this matrix M. We know we can write the matrix M as this. So now this is matrix M. Just write there are 2 elements. Just write X and Y. It will be better. So we can say the matrix M X Y multiplied by 1 1 0 2 will give you this. X and Y will be better. Okay, now we know how to multiply this. First row, first column, so X plus 0, that will be X, and first row, second column, so this is X plus 2Y, and this is equal to, now we can clearly say that X equals to 1 and X plus 2Y equals to 2. Put the value of X, that's 1 plus 2Y equals to 2, that's 2Y equals to 1, Y equals to half. So matrix M will be X is 1, Y is half. So this is your matrix M. So the order of the matrix is 1 cross 2. So it has 1 row, 2 columns. So I have taken X and Y as the element, and then I have put it in the given condition that M multiplied by 1102 gives you 1 2. A very important sum. Now we look at the next sum. 31 is similar to a previous one. Okay, this is also very important. They've given a condition, a matrix multiplied by another matrix X, which is unknown, gives you 7 6. They've asked for the order of the matrix X and they have asked for the matrix X. Now look over here. First thing, we'll find the order. Now the order of this matrix is 2 cross 2. The order is n cross p, remember, and this is 2 cross 1. We know this and this are equal, and this are equal. You can see that, which means n equals to 2 and p equals to 1, which means the order of x is 2 cross 1. Remember, the column of this and the row of this are equal, and the column of this and the column of this are equal. Clear? We got the order, which means it will have 2 rows, 1 column. We'll take at small x and small y. We'll put this in this equation. Look, this is 2 1 minus 3 4. X is what? Small x, y, and this is 7 6. Now we know how to solve this. First row, first column, so that's 2x plus y. Second row, second column, that's minus 3x plus 4y, and that is equal to 7 6. So we can say that 2x plus y equals to 7 and minus 3x plus 4y equals to 6. And this, if you look, it's simultaneous equation. We have already done how to solve it. Simplify these two and get the value of x and y and put over here. You'll get the matrix X. Is it clear? Now we look at the last sum. Now look at sum number 36. Again, they have given two matrices B and C, and they have given an equation AB equals to C where A is a matrix. They have told us to find the matrix A. First we need to find the order of A. Now A, B gives you C. This is 2 cross 2, this is 2 cross 2. No, we know that if this is M cross N, this and this is equal, so N is 2, and this is equal, so M is also 2. Hence the order of A is 2 cross 2, which means A will have 2 rows and 2 columns. Suppose A, B, C, D. Done. So we got the matrix M. We'll put it over here. Matrix A, sorry. So your A, first we got the order, okay? A, matrix A. This is your matrix A multiplied by this B gives you C. Now we know how to solve this. First row, first column, so that's minus 4A plus 5B. First row, second column, that's 2A minus B. Second row, first column, that's minus 4C plus 5D. And the second row, second column, that's 2C minus D. And this will be equal to 17, 47 minus 1 minus 13, which means these two matrices are equal. We can equate. So we can say that minus 4A plus 5B equals to 17. Similarly, 2A minus B equals to minus 1. Solve these, you'll get A and B. Similarly, minus 4C plus 5D is 47 and 2C minus D is minus 13. So all these two, from here you can get A and B, from here you can get C and D by solving it. This is a simultaneous equation, and then put the value over here, you'll get A. Okay, so this was the last sum for the chapter.